Alright, this is a Glock that I did for a buddy of mine. He was pretty nice about it. I just said, hey man, can I borrow your Glock? I want to do some things to it. He says, sure. Pretty trusting. Thought it was awfully nice of him. Anyway, the main thing I want to show you is, if you look, if I can get the camera to focus, the texture on there. Makes it very easy to grab a hold of anywhere you want. Plus it looks cool, looks kind of hardcore. A couple other things that, you know, this is duracoat, by the way, and some other stuff I'm going to show you. Duracoat, the grip, some new sights on it for him. I did a sandblasting on the breech and on the barrel. It's a little arrow, hard to see. Anyway, you can do this to anything. Already shows it to do it to the Glock. So, basically, what it is a Duracoat. Here's some other examples. I lay the Duracoat down. I sift concrete onto it. This is concrete. Just whatever you get at the store. And a sanding screen. Pour it on there and sift it on. Put more Duracoat on. Really simple. Really tough. I did a few trial and errors first, and I found that this is the best way. And I did have some wondering about whether or not it was going to stay tough, and I did this over a year ago, and it has held up very well. At one point I saw some white marks on it, and I thought that it was starting to scratch off and the concrete was showing through. But as I looked at it closer and rubbed on it, it was actually skin cells that had rubbed off on there. And it has held up really, really well. Easy to do. So basically, I have got another example here. And I'm going to do this in purple today, just for the simple fact that I thought it might show up a little easier, and I don't have, that's just spray paint. I have purple Duracoat because I did a shotgun for my cousin who's a K-State fan. I know, kind of gay. Go KU. But, it's got my simple airbrush, of course. And if you haven't done Duracoat before, I know that on the website where you order it, you can buy like airbrush kits and stuff. I'm not telling anybody what to do, but this is pretty decent airbrush for $17 at Harbor Freight, and they have a bunch of cheaper ones than that. I've seen those kits on the website for significantly more money. So, oh, baby's crying. No, he's just talking. Okay, so first I'm just gonna lay down a pretty wet coat. A lot thicker than you normally would for Duracoat, regular Duracoat, because, you know, on a normal gun you want your details to still show through. So I've got that on there pretty thick, and I've got my airbrush spraying pretty heavy for this. Now, more experimenting on the other side with laundry mesh. Anyway, I take my screen, I take my concrete, you see this? Take that, bang it over the trash can, and all that excess off. And then see what we've got. It's sticking to there. And of course, put the layers of Duracoat on bottom and on top. Gonna, you know, do what concrete does. It's chemical reaction and everything. This is gonna take longer to cure than regular Duracoat does, of course. So start off kind of further away. I get pretty heavy on there. As much texture there is, it's not going to drip, it's not going to run. It's going to soak it all up. Plus that concrete and cement, it's going to need that extra moisture. Okay. There you go. Of course, it's not going to be shiny when it's done. It's going to look like that without the speckles. Or that. And of course, the finished product came out really nice, I thought. So, there you go. It's simple, extremely effective, pretty cool, pretty unique grip texturing on your gun. And if I would have opened the safe before I started this video, I'd show you. I did it to another rifle. I did the forend and the pistol grip of a Set Me 308 rifle in OD green. But so far so good. They held up extremely well. And one last thing, this is not an aftermarket barrel. This is your stock Glock barrel, in case anybody was wondering. Just polished with regular polishing material, a little buffing wheel, and some medium to fine grade polishing, whatever. And no, it is not blemished. No, it is not tarnished. Did that at the same time about a year ago. Thank you.